I'm carving a baby's face and part of the body, and I'm going to have grandmother's little hand coming up under the face. So I made a clay maquette. Hoping my baby's going to be 6 months to a year's old in that area. And then I've been studying some drawings. This is my friend Virgil Stevens' little nephew, and so that's my portrait that I'm going for right there. And then some of the paperwork that I'm studying, stuff that Edward gave me. So what I've done is I've started carving the face down in there, and I've got the hand forming out and starting to emerge out of the stone. I think it was a great choice that Ed asked us to carve limestone. The stone is very workable, and I had planned on starting this piece in Italian marble, and he talked to me about it, and we decided the limestone would be a better starting point. Okay, I want to get Edward's take on my piece here. So
Well, again, like Joe's piece, you're not only doing an extremely challenging piece, you're getting into another dimension of sculptural composition, which in stone is almost exponentially more difficult, and that is when you have two bodies in contact with each other, or even two parts of the same body in contact. Once you have skin touching skin, um, it's a whole nother dimension, and both compositionally and technically. But what we're trying to do, from the rough maquette to the finished piece, is to have a hand in contact with the face. And if you really start looking at this, there are concave and convex elements to the hand, just as there are on the face, and there are these magical places where they fit together. All of which is beautiful and wonderful, but actually carving that in stone is what is extremely challenging. So David's moving into this with real care and real precision, and one of the things he's doing is overlaying a network of lines that are indicating different aspects of the face. For example, the center of the nose, the root of the nose, center line of the eyes, center of the mouth, and so forth, both from a straight-on view as well as a profile view. And very gradually he's taking away stone from the front and then stone from the side, and moving from what looked exactly like this side 3 days ago into this, starting with very general forms of just the oblong shape of the head and the curved shape of the hand, into more and more specific work. And so we're basically working from again the vertical center line of the face, which in this case, since the baby's lying down, is a more or less horizontal line. We're developing, or I should say David's developing the topographical composition of the face to this side of the line, and then with that as a guide, he's beginning to create those same forms on the other side of the center line, which are going to shape the head and the face and actually meet the hand. So he's really creating a meeting point or a juncture between the face, the edge of the face, and the edge of the hand, which is incredibly challenging, because if you miss where you're going and you take out too much stone, suddenly you have a void where in fact what you really want is skin touching skin. So he's following very exact profile lines, and again, remember, he's moving through solid stone to do that, and that's no simple task at all. But the thing that I saw David first thing this morning, and I just stopped by and asked him how he's doing, and he said, I'm meditating on this piece. I'm just getting myself into a very calm place. I'm studying the drawings, studying the maquette, and where we are in the piece, and I'm just settling my mind and my heart into where this is. And I think that's a really great way to approach this: staying calm, staying centered and focused, and you really can see this face beginning to emerge. And I think in not too long, it will be all the more recognizable. And I think it's going to be a successful piece.